What's going on, guys? Good morning. This message is for every concerned letter carrier, every postal worker, every person who has a grievance against the way that our contracts are being handled and how our voices are not being heard. It's time for us to fight back, guys. It's at the point where we've trusted our union leadership, and they've shown us that they're gonna protect themselves. They're going to protect the establishment. They're going to protect the institution. They're going to protect the NALC, which is the people who are receiving significant paychecks over there. So I've come up with an idea of how we can take the power back in our hands without striking, without having any civil disobedience, without doing anything that we are not supposed to do. Guys, the idea I came up with is quite simple. It's going to cost us. All right, it's not going to be free. It's going to be a time where we need to put our money where our mouth is at. Okay, we need to invest just under $10 each, and we need to come together on this one. Whether you can do what I'm going to suggest on your own, or whether you can not, there's a way to get it done. If you can't do it on your own, I'm going to start a GoFundMe. And with the money that you donate, it's going to be in care of you, in care of your name, your branch, and where you're coming out of, what state. Okay, so guys, real simple. I think the best shot that we have to show that individually we are coming together as a collective is to send out letters. All right, guys, we need to use the service that we provide to the American people, for the American people. We need to use this service, and we need to use it against the people that are trying to squeeze it tighter and trying to not give us a fair deal for a fair day's work. All right. So the plan will consist of a letter being created, which basically informs the people who receive the letter that this letter was processed by a postal employee. It was delivered by a postal employee, and it's a clear message that shows that the system works, that the postal employees work, that the postal service works, and it needs to be known that we need fair wages, we need fair benefits. And I don't know the exact language of the letter, guys. The letter will come together within the next week. But basically, this letter will represent unity. Okay, everyone who sends the letter, it may be a letter of your own design, but essentially we want to create a letter and we want to send that letter out. So what we want to do is send 2 letters to President Biden. We want to send 4 letters to our state senator. So we want to send 2 copies to each state senator. We want to send 2 copies of this letter to Renfro. We want to send 2 copies of this letter to the Postal Regulatory Board, and we want to send 2 copies of this letter to our local postmaster. So there's going to be a total of 12 letters that we're going to send. There's going to be 73 cents a letter, so it's going to come out to about $8.76 per person. Okay, if we get 200,000 NALC members to do this, we will send approximately 2.4 million pieces of mail. We will put back into the system 2.4 million letters. But what this is ultimately going to do is going to bombard these offices with letters. It's going to show that collectively we have a voice. We're going to send over 400,000 letters to the White House. We're going to send over 800,000 letters to the state senator's office in our state. We're going to send over 400,000 letters to President Brian Renfro. We're going to send over 400,000 letters to our local post office postmasters. And then we're going to send over 400,000 letters to the Postal Regulatory Board. Guys, this is just if the letter carriers support this movement. Now imagine if we have clerks, imagine if we have mail handlers, imagine if we have PVO drivers and tractor trailer drivers over the road. Guys, this is not by any ways anything illegal. This is us using our rights as an American people. But more importantly, it's showing the system that the system itself can cause a change. Okay, we're going to change the system by using the system. Guys, this will also put just about under $2 million back into the post office revenue, which is another bargaining point that we can use when it comes to us to negotiate our contracts. Guys, we are going to do quite a different number of things by doing this. Yes, we are going to make our message known, but we are also going to increase the amount of mail volume per the quarter, and we're also going to increase the revenue by the quarter. So we're going to invest $8.76 each to not only guarantee that our voices are heard, maybe receive a significant wage increase, but what we are going to do is that we're going to show the powers that be that the post office is far from being an institution that no longer serves the American people, and that the American people, just like us, we can use the systems that are in place to make sure that our voices are heard. Guys, I hope that you guys support this. I hope that you guys share this video and spread it. I don't usually ask for that type of I don't ask for you guys to share my videos, but guys, at this point, any publicity is great publicity. Again, guys, this is going to cost us. It's going to be just about $8.76, but what we're going to do is we're going to flood the postal system with 2.4 million letters that are going to be delivered to where they need to be. I understand that this may overburden the letter carriers on that route. Guys, just fill out your 96 and ask for the overtime. You know what I mean? The Postal Service cannot delay mail. These letters have to be mailed if we put them out for circulation. Guys, we need to put them in the collection boxes because they're trying to get rid of collection boxes. We need to bring them to the local post office. We need to hand them to the clerks. We need to show that the postal system together as one it's more than just the letter carrier delivering the letter. It's all of the business that's going on with the processing centers. We need to show that we still have the equipment to move these letters. Guys, this is the biggest way that we can show that the Postal Service needs to be continued. We need to stop trying to transition into S&D centers. Guys, this is an idea from one person's mind. I know it's not perfect. It's what I came up with. I'm up for suggestions, but guys, we can do this within the course of a week. All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for the support.